Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to go over a bottle. Some people say that is very hard to get, and some people say it's a bottle that you should always have on your shelf, and that is the Stagg Jr. Now I'm excited about this bottle because I've never tasted it before, and everybody that I hear on YouTube say this is the bottle that everyone should have on their shelf. So sit back, grab your drink, and let's talk about some bourbon. Let's go. Now you see I have two bottles of Stagg. They are different. This bottle is the Stagg, and it is a 22A, and it is sitting at 132.2 proof. And this bottle is sitting at 131 proof. Now, I've heard that the 22A is a fantastic pour bourbon. I don't know, I've never tasted it before, but they say if you're going to get a Stagg, try to find a 22A. I'm assuming that they are pretty similar. I'm assuming. Again, I'm just going off a hunch, but we are going to open up this particular bottle. I think this is a batch 15, if I'm not mistaken, and it was made in 2020. I think I read that somewhere. Don't quote me on that, but I think that is true. So let's open up this Stagg and let's see if it is worth all the hype. I opened the bottle, so let's see. There you go. Now, the cork, it smells like it's going to be sweet. Most bourbons are sweet. So let's put it to the glass and let's see about the color. It is a darker color, but you can tell that by the bottle. And I know you can't see it, but the legs on the glass, they are there. Yeah, they're there. So let's put it to the nose and see what we smell. You know, the trick is you're supposed to put it to the nose. You're supposed to smell it with your mouth open. You get a better smell. You get a better aroma of what's in the glass. So I'm trying to practice that. First off, I get a lot of cherry smell. I know it's going to have a cherry flavor to it. I know it's going to be sweet. I know it's going to be oaky. Brown sugar, that's what it reminds me of brown sugar. So I know it's going to be sweet. I know it's going to have a lot of oakiness to it. I know it's going to have a kick to it because it smells like it's going to drink at a higher proof. I'm not surprised because I've heard the Stagg has a little punch to it, and it's sitting at 131 proof. And it smells like it's going to drink at 131 proof. So let's put it to the palate and let's see if the Stagg Jr. is worth all the hype. Let's go. Yeah. You can feel the burn going down, but that's okay. That's okay. It is pretty good. You can feel it on the tongue. You can feel it going down. It stays with you. The finish stays with you for a while. But I do taste the sweetness coming off this bourbon. The sweetness is good. I love a sweet bourbon. You can tell that the cherry flavor that you get from the nose, it is definitely in the palate. It's definitely in the liquid. Very good bottle. The cinnamon, you can tell is cinnamon in there. You can tell the oakiness and the spices. It's a very good bottle. It is. Stagg. So let's give it one more try. Yeah, very good bottle. Now, the question is going to be, how much would you pay for a bottle of Stagg? That's the biggest question I have for you today, because as you know, and you probably have been out there looking for bottles of Stagg, and you know that these bottles can go from $65 all the way up to $300. I'm not going to pay $300 for a bottle of Stagg. I'm not going to pay $200 for the bottle of Stagg. My price point is going to be between $65 and $100. I know that's a pretty big price point, but $65 to $100. I'm not going to spend any more for a bottle of Stagg. Now, I do have two, and I did not pay. I got one at a great price. I'm not gonna lie. I got one for about, I think, $65, $70, somewhere in there. Nashville, Tennessee. Got one at a great price. And this one, I think I got it as a bundle around Christmas time. So I'm not for sure how much I paid for it, but I know that I got it at a reasonable price. So be patient. Be patient. Do not go out and buy the first Stagg that you find unless you find it at a good price. But be patient and find it in your price range. But I definitely think that this bottle should be on your shelf. Now, I'm going to take this bottle off my shelf when I have friends and family over, because it is a special bottle, especially it's on the higher end. So I'm definitely going to bring this bottle down when I want to just impress some friends and family, or I just want to have a good cup of bourbon when I'm watching TV. But this is going to be on my shelf for a very, very long time. For those who haven't subscribed to the channel, I'm asking for your support. I'm trying to get my numbers up, and the only way I could do that is with your support. But for those who have already subscribed, I appreciate your support. Until then, I will see you on my next pour. Let's go.